Good afternoon. It's Gwen with Crafty Lady Designs. I am back with four new 10 ends here that I made, like the others that I've shown. These are virtually all the same as the other two that I had, and I put them on my Etsy store. I'll go through them individually. I may also go back and I mean I'm going to show them here today individually, all at the same time, and I also may go back and make individual videos. So when I put them on Etsy and capturedonpaper.com, if somebody is interested in purchasing them, they can go back and watch the video and the flip through to see if that's what they want and if they're interested, etc. So I've made four new ones. Now they're virtually all the same. They're 5.5 by 8 3/4. There are three inserts plus a file folder that I made the file folders, and we'll go through all of them. And I embellished them and etc. Now the inserts are purchased. I bought the inserts at Michael's, um, and I have made the inserts. They're easy to make, but I did buy these. Excuse me, but I did make all the file folders. They're all fabric. All of them are made with fabric. These are new fabrics, except the toll is not new. They're all fabric. They got the holes on the back with the elastic, uh, and there's charms. There's charms on all the elastic, and they're all handmade. And as I say, they're all cloth. So let's get into this nonsense, and I'll go through them individually. If you have any questions, please ask me down below, and I'd be more than happy to answer them. I'm going to have my information down below as well, on where they can be bought at Etsy and capturedonpaper.com. It's going to take me a few days to get them up on Etsy, quite frankly. I do have two, two on there now. I think there's just two. Yeah, I've made a total of six. So let's get into the nonsense. Now this, I made another book with the toll. So this is not a new fabric. This is a new fabric, which I absolutely love. Uh, this is new as well, which I love. And this, I, I haven't, I think I've had this fabric, but I haven't made anything with it yet. And it's got the holes on the side. It's got two elastics on the inside. So here's the outside. Now this is a graphic 45 picture that I made, or not I made, but I put on the top, and it's on canvas that I fringed around the edge, and then I've also zigzagged around the edge, as you can see. Here's your little, here's a little charm on there as well. Down below is a piece of canvas with a piece of lace, and then I've hand sewn on three buttons that correlates with the colors of the book. And here is the back of the book. I don't put anything on the back so that you can lay them down and write. So let's get, and then there again, the holes on the side has a charm. So on the inside, there is a pocket on the inside, and then on the front and the back, but we'll get to that. And then I have stenciled here. The pockets are deep enough. You can put a credit card in there, driver's license if you carry these with you, etc. This is a Mrs. Coggs ephemera that I've copied off. The books have derived from my class that I took with Mrs. Cogg, the Traveler's Notebook. So this is one of her ephemeras. This is an ephemera I had in my stash, which fits down in the pocket. This is just a little card that I put on here, thinking of you, that goes in there as well. And this is just like a little booklet that I cut out, I forget, and just folded it and made a little booklet, and it goes in there as well. This is the first insert. I have stenciled around it. Now this is, I don't know. I've got so many downloads, and I do apologize, but I've got so many downloads, and then I print them off and etc. And I forget who they belong to, so I do apologize. This is put on the back of a piece of cardstock, and this is zigzagged all the way around, and then there again there's stenciling, and this is the first insert, and this is uh, the little squares, drawing or writing, whatever you want to do with it. Now the second inserts, these two, there are only two elastics. And so these inserts are put together as such. This is the second insert. Then there again, it's from a piece of cardstock that I had. And I put this on the back and zigzagged it as well. I left some area down here where you could write on and label this if you'd like. And then this is just plain paper. This is just plain paper. Now the third insert, there again, is some embellishment that I had. I put this on a piece of kind of turquoise blue cardstock, and I zigzagged around it, and I also did some stenciling. This is the file folder that I made, and you open it up and you could put bills or receipts or whatever you want to put in it, but it is attached to that last insert. Here is another pocket on the back, as I said, just and with the stenciling. And then I just put in some memorabilia. Here is a postcard that fits down in there, and another postcard. We have two. I just love these little postcards. They're so cute. And I don't know where I got them either. I printed them off. This is just a little tag that I think this is graphic 45's tag. And this is also graphic 45's, like so. I'm going to turn off our autofocus. I think I never know what I'm supposed to do. Okay, let's leave it off. Hope it doesn't interfere with our video. So that goes down in the pocket as well. And then, as I say, the back is plain with the charm. And here's just a little blue stone. I love her picture. It says McCall's Magazine. And then there again, this is on canvas. This is on canvas. And then I went around the edge with it. So that's the first one we're going to look at. This is the second one. This again is new fabric that I just bought, and it's a brown and beige. It's got a little turquoise blue in it. And of course, there again, you know, the on the back are the where the elastic goes through. I have the elastic, of course, and then I have just a little bumblebee. And this is bees. This is Mrs. Cog's ephemera that I purchased from hers, and those are bees. And then I just have on a piece of canvas down here just a gold key. And then we're going to open this up as well. So you open it up, and there again on the inside is a pocket with stenciling. Now this width right here is ribbon, and it's kind of textured underneath. This is lace, and I just put the lace in between on top. It's lace, and this is ribbon, which made our pocket. This, I believe, is Mrs. Cog's. It's just a piece of a flower type thing. I think this is Tracy Fox's. It's just a little another piece of memorabilia. This is the first insert, and this insert is the little squares, and on the insert is one of Mrs. Cog's can I get that glare? Mrs. Coggs, and it says, follow your dream. And then it's got stenciling. That's your first insert. And then attached to that insert is the file folder. There again, it's just got a little B. I think this is one of Tracy's little T cards, which is a B. The second insert has an envelope here, and it says little moments, big memories. Uh, that you could store things in. It's a policy envelope. I did give a tutorial on how to make the policy envelopes, and this is called the button and string closure. That's the name. I also said, you can string them any way you want to, but the traditional way on a and if you look at bought ones, is the figure eight. But I made this one. I made several. And this insert is just the plain paper where you could write, journal, or draw. And then the last insert has my little frog on it on a bicycle. And it is just plain paper as well. And then on the back is another pocket like I showed you with the lace and with the ribbon. And then these are just inserts. This is like a library card I had in my stash. This is a fabric burlap tag, and then I added some memorabilia tags that I had and put them together with a grommet and a piece of ribbon. And of course, the back is just plain like the others. Here's the little holes. And then, as I said, I Mrs. Cog made mention about putting on the charms, and which I agree. Uh, if they're not the same on both sides, it's kind of hard sometimes to get them straight, but we do. So there is the second one. This is the third one. Now this is the English toll. I I made another Mrs. Cog's demo book that I've got it online on my channel, on my YouTube channel, and I'll put all that information down below. This two little boys around a tree, and then of course this is the house behind. It's a whole pattern. I think you probably are familiar with English toll fabrics. This is the same piece, came from the same piece that I made the other book from. It's just that the design is huge. And around this one, I put lace. I put that lace, the lace I bought I bought this lace at Joann's. This has elastic, and it has a little gold key, and then just a little clear uh, stone embellishment over with a gold key. Now this elastic was white, and I've ordered some different colored elastics. Black is fine. I don't feel like black goes with everything. So this was white. I think I bought it at Hobby Lobby, and I coffee dyed it. Now it didn't come out real dark, but it did take the whiteness away, which I'm happy with. So let's get inside. There again, they're all virtually made the same. Here's a pocket. Now I did not do stenciling, and there's the lace that matches the lace on the outside. And the lace on the outside goes all the way around, and then it's on the pocket on the inside. And then with just a couple, this got a tag. I think these are Tracy Fox's tags that I copied off. And then this is just a postcard. I don't know. I don't know where I got that. I love the postcards. Let's pull this up so you can see it. There you go. This is the first insert. There again, there are 3 inserts and a file folder. This is, of course, stenciled. This is a lady. I just downloaded all these ladies and copied them off. And this, I just took some little decorative scissors and cut around it. And she is so pretty. And she's pretty. Now this insert is just plain paper. Just plain paper. Here is the file folder. And I just stenciled on the file folder. I made the file folder. The inserts are button. This is the next insert, and on this insert is a policy card, a policy, this is a policy envelope, I'm sorry, and it also has the closure And I made this. I think I made this during my demo or my tutorial. It is attached. I didn't glue it down so you could take it out and put things in it, but I have put it on here with a rusted paper clip that I rusted. I rusted a bunch of paper clips and safety pins and whatever, and they just come out fantastic. And I used uh, Jennifer Harris, Genevieve's Designs. I used her recipe, and it's perfect. But this little insert is the plaid or the check. I'm sorry, and the last insert is just stenciled on front and back, and it's plain paper as well. There's a pocket in the back, the same as the front with the lace. There again, I bought the lace, and it has two inserts. This is just kind of a bill. It's an old antique bill. And I copied these down, and I don't know. I apologize to whomever. I just don't know who they are. And then, of course, here's the back. This is with the building and a boy fishing and whatever. I just love this. And then, of course, we have the charm on the front, like so. The little charm on the front. It's a key with a little clear. It's hard to see, but it's a little clear stone. There you can see it, and the lace. That's the third one. The fourth and last, not to be last, I just love this material. I bought this material, oh dear, at Joann's. I bought this at Joann's, and it's a silky like, and it's in all this material that I bought both at Joann's and both at Hobby Lobby have come out of the upholstery section with the big round tubes of fabric. This is a lightweight fabric, but you could cover a chair in it, I suppose, whatever. But it's not real heavy, and it's kind of silky with the tans and the kind of little, it's kind of a little turquoise blue. And of course, it's got the holes in it. And then here's the front. Now, we have an old-fashioned, beautiful lady that I copied. And then I used the decorative scissors around a piece of kind of turquoise blue cardstock and layered the picture on top of that. I did some staining with, I think it's coffee that I'm using to do my staining. Then down below is the cardstock, and then one of Tim Holtz's little tags that says, know in your heart that you are loved. And then on this one, the charm is just a little heart, a metal heart. It's pretty thick with glass, and it's kind of a little turquoise blue. So let's get inside. And there again, they're all made the same. Another pocket. I did not stencil all this. Another pocket. And of course, this lace I bought at Hobby Lobby. It comes by the yard in black and this brown, and they also have it in white and cream, but it comes on a roll. This is an embellished and stenciled tag, a layaway tag. It was from Denise in A Tattered Dream. This, I don't know, I just found it, and I run some paper down it, and I just stapled some ribbon on top of it and stuck down in here. This is the first insert, and it is just plain, and this is a tag, and I think this tag is Tracy Fox's tag that I downloaded, and I also layered this on a piece of the blue cardstock. This is metal. It's hard to see, but this is a piece of metal, and I spare parts, I think, is where I got it. And it's stenciled as well, and this is just plain paper. And then here is your file folder, and on the file folder I stamped thinking of you, and then did some stenciling. I got two different stencils I'm using now. Now on the insert here, I didn't put anything in the file folders of the others, but I did this one to show you. You could put whatever you want. This is just a Merchandise or Merchants National Bank deposit slip. It's old. This, I bought some paper. That's great. I bought some very thin, this is deli paper by the sheet. And I saw this on Nick the Booksmith's, and she printed on it. I'm going to try, but I just folded this up and put it down here in the file folder that you could journal on it, or you could do whatever you want to do with it. So there's the file folder. This one is your record your goals. There again. These are bought, and I bought them at Michael's. Record your goals. Still want to have like this, and it's got, you know, notes and various things you can put down on the inside of your goals. The last insert is just plain, and I stenciled on it, and then another one of Tracy Fox's little tea cards. And then there again on the back, we have another pocket, and we have, I made the tag. It's book paper. It's stenciled on a piece of cardstock. So there we have it. And of course, the back is the same. It's just plain. And oh, I love this. So, and I have the little heart on the front as the charm. When you put the charms on, I guess you got to be a little bit careful of where they're going to end up. But so there we have it. There are 4 new ones. And I'm going to add them to my Etsy shop. I could use some traffic on my Etsy shop, and it is new, but I do have several things on there, several books, because I'll have these 4. I have 2 others, and then I have the other book I made with this fabric of Mrs. Cog's tutorials, teachables, I'm sorry. So I hope you enjoyed the show. I probably will start going back and doing a flip through individually there again, and then I will send this along with uh, when I post them on Etsy. Uh, if you're a follower, thank you very much. If you're not, I'd be happy to have you as a follower. Please join me and click the little bell down below, and then each thing I have new come on YouTube, you'll be notified. I'll have all the information for my to my shop and to capturedonpaper.com. My email. If you have any questions, please do, or contact me through my Etsy shop, which is fine. Uh, any other questions, please ask. I'll do my very best to try and answer them for you. If there's anything special you'd like to see, or I have never taken any consignment type, well, not consignment, I mean orders for anything, but I don't know that I couldn't. If you would like a traveler's notebook in a certain theme or a certain fabric type, or etc. I've gotten really used to covering the books, even the hardback books, in fabric. And I made one the other day. Well, I did a little thing that Gail had on a tutorial, and I made that and covered it in paper, and it started cracking, and I know that happens, and on and on and on. And I love Graphic 45. It has always been my favorite paper, but it really has a tendency to crack as well. So the upshot is, I've really gotten used to the fabric covers. Of course, they don't crack, and I like the feel of them and whatever. And these are all nice, sturdy books. You could add more to them. You could certainly, Mrs. Cog that taught this in her teachables with the 2 strings, and that's all there are. She had 9 inserts, and there's a way to do that. Now, these only have 3 inserts in a file folder, but there certainly is a way to do that, and she taught or showed how to do that. And I think she's got just a tutorial on that by itself outside the teachables. So I thank you so much for joining me. Have a great rest of your day. We've got beautiful weather here in Indiana. And I'll be seeing you on my next video. And as I say, all my information will be down below. And thank you, and have a great day. Bye-bye.